details that you want to look out for here. So first off, 13.2 is a direct sequel to 13. It's obviously the second time we've done that, first time being FF10. What we're doing here is continuing right after 13 finished. You'll see some lot of returning characters. We'll actually start the demo with some voiceover from Lightning.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past. As we gaze upon events that cannot be changed, our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you, my dear Sarah, will you encounter your past here? How will you choose to deal with that pain?
The characters who are played with here are Sarah, who's returning from Final Fantasy XIII. She's Lightning's younger sister. And Noel here, who's a brand new character we just revealed for E3. And obviously the Google companion. So you'll see those swords on Noel's back. He is a melee fighter.
Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the pulse above us.
Wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yeah.
Cool! What is that?
Look out! Come on!
An arc?
Yeah, and not looking to shake hands or kiss it.
And the Google companion is multifunctional. It can become a bow, also become a sword for Sarah. And now that we're in battle, you can see the paradigm system is intact for Final Fantasy XIII. For anybody not familiar, paradigm is basically just one way of setting your three characters in this case, according to a certain set of rules that we have. Right now, we have Slash and Burn as the active paradigm, which sets Noel as a commando, Sarah as a ravager. That's basically warrior and black mage in old Final Fantasy speak. You'll see the stagger bar up at the top right. Now that's not filling too quickly against this enemy. And we're already to our first cinematic action sequence. You'll see there was a quick time event that was presented to the player. Rival did that successfully, so we now have a couple of buffs. Noel has Brave and increases attack power. Sarah has Faith and increases her magic power. And that's actually the sequence, right? And if Rival failed that sequence, then we wouldn't take advantage in this case. You're always given some sort of penalty. But not necessarily brought completely out of combat. Some sort of game over if you fail those.
Yeah.
And once again, we're into a cinematic action sequence. It's really meant to keep the player engaged while creating the seamless transition between battle and cinematic. Have a little bit more damage to do on this enemy before we attack. Now, once we get to the map, you might see the words New Brescia appear on screen. The location we're in is called New Brescia. It's a returning location from 13, but you're going to notice if you're familiar with 13, it looks dramatically different. That's reflective of the fact that this game does take place after all the events of 13.